The Los Angeles City Council on Wednesday, January 26, will consider taking steps toward halting new oil and gas wells in the city, and eventually phasing out existing oil and gas drilling sites as well. The council will discuss multiple recommendations and potentially direct staff to draw up 2 ordinances that would eventually phase out such operations entirely. Environmental activists have lauded the proposed bans, saying oil drilling causes lasting health consequences to residents, though oil companies argue the plan would cost jobs. The first ordinance would ban new oil and gas extraction. The second would phase out existing oil and gas drilling operations, but with a catch. Before LA could ban existing production, the city would have to commission a study into how to do that while best protecting the investments of oil companies that would no longer be able to operate in Los Angeles. The council would also have to consider proposed changes to the city zoning code. Both ordinances will go before the council for votes at a later date. The ongoing efforts by the city, however, are just the latest measures in the region and the state tackling the issue of oil production near homes. The Los Angeles County Board of Supervisors voted last year to ban new oil and gas wells and phase out existing wells in unincorporated areas. And in October, Governor Gavin Newsom came to the Wilmington area to describe proposed regulations that would require new oil wells and drilling facilities in California to be at least 200 feet from homes, schools, hospitals and nursing homes. The new regulations, which are part of the governor's overall goal to reduce fossil fuel demand and fight climate change, would also require existing oil well and other facilities to have greater pollution controls if they are within 200 feet of such sensitive locations. Activist Richard Parks, who has lived near the Murphy drill site, in South LA's Jefferson Park neighborhood, for more than 30 years, welcomes the historic vote by the city council. This is the culmination of 7 years of organizing by frontline environmental justice groups to end toxic oil. This is huge for the health and safety of our children and for our communities. Parks said he has experienced headaches and respiratory issues and, in an interview, he wondered whether his health concerns were linked to operations at oil drilling sites. Fumes, loud noises and heavy truck traffic also occur, Parks added. Living by urban oil wells is related to wheezing and reduced lung function, symptoms disproportionately borne by people of color in Los Angeles, a study released last spring by USC researchers found. In some cases, the respiratory harm rivals that of daily exposure to secondhand tobacco smoke or living beside highways spewing auto exhaust, the researchers found.